My name is Janice White. I am 64 years old. Growing up in rural Welsh, Louisiana, was challenging, to say the least. Our school was desegregated when I was a freshman in high school, so I attended Bethune High School all throughout my elementary and middle school time. And it was a challenge. We had to depend on the health unit, meaning that if you got sick, you went to the local clinic. We sat in our designated waiting room, and the Caucasian people sat in their designated waiting room, and usually we were waited on last. We felt a bias when we saw the doctors because we did have to wait to be the last ones to be seen. And the fact that we also were segregated from others. We even had different water fountains to drink out of. My parents had 7th and 8th grade educations. My mother was a domestic. She worked, she did housekeeping. And my father was a farm laborer. My dad, Calvin Vidal's birthday was on October 29th, World Stroke Day. Stroke has affected my family because in 1983, my dad suffered a major stroke. He had gone in to have a angiogram to check for blockages because previously he had had a heart attack. So when the test was done and they ran the dye, he stroked on the table. And he passed away in 2003. Any advice that I would give anyone regarding treatment of having a stroke or trying to prevent having a stroke would be to eat right, exercise, don't smoke. Smoking is really bad. And just take care of your mental health. Take care of, try not to be so stressed out. But then, back then, we were not as stressed as we are now. My parents didn't have all the stress that we're dealing with today. So my advice to anyone would be to treasure your health, take care of yourself, eat right, eat the right things, especially African Americans. The reason I'm sitting here today is because I watched a virile, healthy person in the beginning who worked and took care of his family. I saw him deteriorate before my eyes. I saw my dad become someone that he really wasn't. He couldn't mow his lawn anymore. He couldn't speak. He couldn't enjoy having that first grandson because he had girls and he always wanted a son. And he couldn't enjoy his grandsons the way he wanted to. He couldn't throw the ball to them. He couldn't speak to them. He couldn't speak to us like he wanted to. And that was very disheartening. Understanding the social determinants of health helps us to advance treatment and prevention. It's made me cognizant of my own health. It's made me want to get out and exercise more and to eat the right things. It's made me wanting to pass this knowledge on to my friends and to my relatives so that they too can enjoy the benefits of good health.
For me, this experience really showed how important it is to learn your family history. With us having this history of heart disease and stroke, we can, try to break this generational curse of poor health. This is something that we can do together and something we can also advocate for to help improve the lives of other families just like us. What has this shown you about the importance of access to healthcare?
It's shown me that everyone should have access to good doctors and good care, the doctors that they feel comfortable with and are knowledgeable about what's going on with their health.
My name is Ashley Aber. I'm Government Relations Director for the American Heart Association in Louisiana. I wanted to share this video to honor my grandfather, Calvin Vidal, on his birthday, World Stroke Day. I hope that sharing my family with you encourages you to share your story as well.